Caden the Raver, congratulations, you're the first. And only to redeem this reward this stream.
Take down and emotions feel like I never did before. Live shows and unspoken reels of the movie I ignored. Blue skies on a broken sea and I'm stuck up on the shore. I never thought you could see me, but you did. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're calling, falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind, yeah.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back, after this word.
Yeah. Colorblind, yeah.
What up, friends, and welcome into another super exciting episode of Video Gaming with Violet. I am more excited than I've ever been in a super long time. I would have been live half an hour ago, but I had a brain blast minutes before stream started, and I can't wait to show it to you. That being said, welcome in to Video Gaming with Violet. I'm Violet Avenger, in case I haven't said that. How is everybody doing today? Has your Monday been as much of a roller coaster as mine has? Because let me tell you what, friends. I have been beating my head all day off the wall, figuratively speaking, of course. I'm not that into masochism, believe it or not. About getting multi-streaming to do the things I want it to do. I can get it to do it. Like, we could technically be streaming to YouTube right now, but I don't have all the other things set up that I want to have set up for that yet, but it's coming soon. Which is to say, I guess, what a way to say, we're going to be multi-streaming to YouTube soon. Some of you may have noticed that I accidentally went live a little bit earlier today. Maybe big accident. Actually, it's not true. I kind of knew when I pressed the button that I was like, I think this button is going to make me go live, and I clicked it to see if I was right, and I was. So that was part of me testing the multi-streaming stuff, and by gosh and by golly, it looks like my GPU's going to handle it, and my internet's going to handle it, and my computer in general is going to handle it. So as soon as we get all the other things lined up that we want to do, we will be multi-streaming to YouTube as well. But anywho's, the parts of it that weren't going well is like getting the chats. Like, I want to combine the chats for me on my OBS screen. I have, you can't see obviously, but over here in this corner of my OBS screen, I have the chat window, so I can see all you lovely people. Well, YouTube will obviously have one of those as well. I mean, I shouldn't be telling anybody things they don't know right now. And I don't want like another window for chat, two chats side by side. I kind of wanted them aggregated for me. Not here. This is still gonna be just Twitch chat. Unless YouTube doesn't like it, and then we'll have to figure out something else. I'm gonna have to look through YouTube's terms, excuse me the whoop-de-doo, to see if they allow live streaming other chats. Because I don't know. But I finally kind of got that figured out, so little win, but I don't know about the activity feed for YouTube, and I don't know, there's still some things to work out there. The streaming information, like the title and for YouTube, it's a whole ass description you can put, because live streams show up more like videos, but with a little like live symbol on them, like right about here usually. Yeah, right about there. Right about there. But yeah. That isn't even what I'm excited about, to be honest with you. Yeah, I've heard that it's a little bit of a different streaming type of situation between like Twitch and or like, I guess between like landscape formats and vertical formats of streaming. From what little I've looked into it, I guess. I've been so excited I forgot to say hello to everybody. How are you all doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I appreciate you have stopped by. Caden the Raver, it's great to see you. You been winning much Blops or Fortnites lately? Griff, thank you for coming back. Welcome in again as always. I appreciate you being here so much, honestly. You guys, some of you are budding streamers already. You guys know that the chats really make the streams, and I appreciate you guys showing up all the time. So thank you so much. And Photonic, you as well. As a matter of fact, we're going to have Photonic on the stream today in person. Oof, Griff, man, yikes. Lots of rubber and an umbrella. Hopefully you'll be okay. I'm sending good vibes your direction. because that sounds absolutely terrifying. I mean, I'm already a little bit scared of electricity. That sounds terrifying. But yeah, appreciate you guys all being here, and I hope you guys are doing good, because today I am. And that started only about a half an hour ago, so I was really feeling a little bit down, not being able to get any progress, get the progress I wanted. I wanted to be multi-streaming tonight, if I'm honest. Like, I set that goal for myself about noon today. I was like, that's 7 hours. We ought to be able to get that working by then. Well, here we are on Twitch, so... Anyway, I did get one thing to work, and we are going to show that off a little bit later when Photonic Jester joins us. I'm really excited about it. Like I said, I had the idea about 30 minutes before stream was supposed to start. I was downstairs in my thinking room, as I like to call it, and I had a huge brain blast in my thinking room when I thought, hey, I've got a virtual audio cable program. I bet I could route the Discord audio through a thing, and then do a thing, and then you're gonna see a cool thing here in the not too distant future. Heck yeah, we're almost there. Like I said, I gotta figure out a better way to do like the stream info stuff is about where I'm at. I figured out a way to combine the chats. I think that's gonna work okay. Minor problem when I close everything down. I have to close stuff down kind of in the right order or it crashes. That's fine. We'll get used to that. Like, it's just an order of operations thing. Like, if it works while it's all on, like, that's what matters. That's really what matters. But yeah, so what are we doing today? Yeah, I haven't even said that. I've been so excited about all the things and just been running and going and but yeah, we are gonna play some GTA today. A little bit of a deviation. Texas Machinist, what is up, my friend? It is good to see you as well. I appreciate you always coming in and saying hello, lurking in the background. I know you help a lot of streamers that way, and I appreciate that that I'm one of them that you help. So thank you very much. Yeah, so what are we doing today? Because the title doesn't tell you. The category doesn't tell you. What could we possibly be doing? It's GTA Online. That's what we're doing. I'm actually gonna... So, long story, maybe long, we'll find out. The weekly update in GTA. In GTA Online... Let me start over. In GTA Online, every week they put some stuff on discount, or feature some stuff, and some stuff along with that goes on discount. This week, what's on discount is the Doomsday Heist and everything related to it. Or I should say what's featured is the Doomsday Heist, and what's on discount is everything related to it. So what that means is I was able to buy a facility, which I haven't had yet in the game, which is just the place where that, I mean, it's a few things, but what it really is it's the place where that heist takes place from. And if I beat it this week, I will get even more money off of the discounts that they already have on the stuff that they've discounted for this heist, if that made any sense. Basically, if I beat the heist, I get even further discounts. And so it's been kind of a bad words and things, actually, this particular heist. It's hard. There are some very hard parts, and I'm not very good at the game, at least not the combat part. I like it a lot, but I'm not great at the combat or nothing, so it's been a bit of a struggle. So we're gonna struggle along here today a little bit, and it's gonna be fun. Because it's hard, and we get angry sometimes, but it's fun. In the end of the day, it's fun. I do have fun playing the game. I rage in the moment, and I feel like, why am I doing this sometimes? Because it's quite hard. But we'll get through it. And hopefully, oh no, you broke the stream. Pizza's a Hut, welcome in. It's so broke. It's all broke. What did you do? Oh no. Oh wait, never mind. It's back. Hello. Welcome back, friends. The stream is no longer broken. I do love that. Hey, Pizza, did you get your I don't know if you're in the abilities to textulate. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yikes. But did you get your spin me right round to spin itself right round? Because if you didn't, I may have the solution for you. Man, this music is just going all of a sudden. Oh man. Heck yeah, dude. I gotta get me some hype emotes. Some little guys with the hoods that do like that dinosaur does, or I've seen some vibing emotes that are like multicolored and it like multicolored. So my first question, I guess, is do you use OBS to stream? Because if you do, I would suggest the Move plugin. It will spin your source for you. Really? What do you use for a bot? Like to do all your other stuff. Like I use streamer.bot to put like the chat messages in the old Chatterino. Actually, it's the Chatterino over here. It doesn't show up, the bot doesn't show up over here on purpose, but Move, M-O-V-E, the Move plugin. I could find that for you. Super quick, actually. And now you have to live in it.
The future is already here.
Well, that didn't show me what I wanted at all. Stupid. Oh, it's right here. Haha. I found it. Copy. And a paste. So that plugin should let you set filters to have like to change the rotation of the rotational position of your camera. And then you just set a bunch of those filters and then have whatever your bot program is that like is connected to OBS, have it activate and deactivate those filters with some delays in some sort of sequence. And that'll spin you slower or faster or whatever, depending on your delays and how you set up the move, the plugin, the filter, not plugin, filter. So that should work for you. If you can get something to turn on and off the filters, like visible but not visible. Hit me up sometime you're free on the Discord or something if you need some more. I'll walk you through it step by step and show you a video guide of a guy doing just what you're talking about with the Move filter. Or I should say, I'll link you a video of that guy. I am the one. Dudes, I found, oh man, something else I found today. I found a song. I forget what exactly it's called, but it has Neo in it. And I think I heard a line that was like, "Where is Neo?" Or something like that. I'm totally gonna clip it out of the song and pop it in front of Morpheus saying he is the one. Dude, it's gonna be great. But I heard that today, I was like, is this the next iteration of, is that Neo? It totally is. But yeah, so let me know. Anybody else too? You got OBS questions? I'm pretty technically savvy. I get a lot of things running, maybe even when they shouldn't be, but I do. I can't tell what you're saying. Do you have cotton in your mouth, or? If you haven't seen that parody video, oh my god, dudes, you gotta find it. It's old though, so I'm not even sure how to look it up or anything, but there's this parody video of that scene from The Dark Knight, the "Where is she?" scene, and the Joker is just like, the Batman is just like not even saying words by the end of it, and the Joker's just like, dude, you got to take the cotton balls out of your mouth, man. I can't. Do you have throat cancer? Is there something I can do to? It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But yeah, so I guess with that, we will jump into a call with Photonic, because I don't have anything more to say. I don't think we can get into the GTAs and get to dying, because that's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. But yeah, so I will change the category over to the most saturated category. Okay, maybe second most saturated category on the Twitch. And I'm gonna just go ahead and, one night only, we're just gonna go ahead and select the significant profanity check mark, just because I have been mad at this game trying these missions. So please don't judge me for what I say today. It will all be within the TOS, I promise. No, I joke. I don't get that ragey mad, but yeah, anyways, got the Grand Theft Autos on. Let's get Photonic in on the call. Let's see, I think if I do this, I'm connected.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? I think they heard that. But even better, now they can see it. So this is what I was working on right before stream.
Yo.
And as you can see,
Yo.
it moves with Photonic's voice. This is gonna be Photonic Jester for today, as he did not have a video cam. And plus, it's gonna double for any stream togethers that I do where somebody doesn't have a camera. Boom, problem solved. I'll still be able to route that audio through this as well. And I can still hear it in my headphones, and you guys can hear it on the stream, and you can see it on the stream. And yo, KNS, you are just in time. Show him.
Check it out.
Show him the thing, Photonic. I was able to route my Discord audio through this bad boy, which only works with one-on-ones, I just realized.
Dude, you whipped that up so fast. I watched it real time, everybody. It was awesome.
Yeah, I figured it out in a half an hour. This is what's got me so hyped, is like, I put this together in a half an hour, and I was like, I had been banging my head against the wall for this deal too, because I had this idea for a while, and today was the day where I was just like, we got it. That's it. Which you weren't here for, KNS, but like I said, has been, dude, party time indeed. But yeah, you weren't here, but I was just saying too that we were talking a little bit earlier about the multi-streaming. That's what it was. My brain just went, and we're back. Okay, so the multi-streaming and some of the things that I wasn't having real luck with. The getting the stream to actually work was not one of them, and my computer not dying was another that I was really surprised about. It's looking like we'll be able to stream in really high quality to YouTube, and also I'm recording in higher quality than I have been locally recording up until today. And I'm pretty sure this stream is mostly unaffected by all those changes. Well, we don't know about the YouTube one, but the rest of them are working good so far.
Nice, man.
I'll tell you, it seems like when I redid when I got that new, the new card, the new capture card, like this streaming computer became 100,000 times better. I don't like that other card must have been sucking some serious resources to get its job done before it actually died. That's the only thing I can figure.
Interesting to think about.
Yeah. Especially for how much it had me beating my head against the wall. Anywho's,
it was pretty
with the Grand
old.
Theft Autos, let's only have one audio though. Sorry about that, guys. As you can tell, I was jamming out to it earlier while I was doing other things. All right, I think that's gonna be a good spot for those. And oh, good. And you cover up live chat perfectly. Glorious. Now even if anybody does anything stupid in the game chat, I don't have to worry about it.
You know there's gonna be some stupid stuff, so that's great.
And I don't think you're gonna be in the way of things, and I'm not in the way of things. I don't think. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna do the Doomsday Heist. I don't have anything in here. I don't know why I clicked that button. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about these people, actually. I'm just gonna go into a friend session. So I'm not selling anything. We don't need to be in a public lobby. That's for people who are willing to risk money, and well, I don't need to do that right now, so.
So, you looking forward to Thanksgiving, everybody? You looking forward to Thanksgiving, Mr. V?
Oh, hell yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up. I always forget about those holiday type things until they're like, oh, hey, that's tomorrow. It's what? Oof.
It zoomed right up, I know that. For me, it's like, it feels like it was just Halloween. I know they're pretty close, but still.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I mean, it was just Halloween 2 weeks ago, but I do understand. All right. Thank you for saying so, KNS. Like I was saying to stream before, it's been a huge thing getting this far with that thing right up there.
Hi there, honey.
The PNG tuber. That's the word I'm looking for.
Position for
No mod, I don't want your bail office. But yeah, like I said before, we're gonna go. Oh, we're gonna.
Oh.
Well, that's GTA for you.
Oh.
I literally just ran into the Vinewood sign and flipped it. In case you don't have my stream up at the moment.
I saw the back end of it, and it didn't look good.
Yep, I ran right into the Vinewood sign, and the stupid oppressor was like, oh, I'm upside down. You can't be on me when I'm upside down.
I just went to the ammo store to re-up on my armor.
That's genius. I didn't do that. No. I'm not multi-streaming today. I'm just on Twitch today. I did find something that I thought would work for me. I just had other things to work out as well that I didn't get a chance to. Where's the facility? Aha. I decided to put my facility out here, right kind of in the middle of the map. It's kind of the best one because the Doomsday stuff happens all over the map, not just in the city. And it's also right next to the airport, so if I want to call in any sick aircrafts that I may or may not have, like a stealth helicopter that I may or may not have bought in since the last time we talked about this game, I could also do that. We will get wow. Still on my stream together with KNS from last Friday, I guess. We'll get Photonic in here shortly. I have no idea what does that. My gaming computer has taken to doing that. Something disconnects a little while after it starts up. A game starts up, and I have no idea what it is, and it never really bothers the game. or the capture, or Rotwood Tri-Gaming stream? Yeah, at some point, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I would actually ask that we did indeed use stream together for that instead of like how we're on. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. It would decay. It would decay in S. The good thing about stream together is you don't have to be live, like, to be a guest on somebody's stream. Yeah. Yeah, you could just be a guest on my stream, and like you'd send me like your camera if you wanted to, or just your microphone, but like you don't have to be live. It's a backstage thing that exists totally separately from OBS and streaming softwares.
My calendar's pretty blank, y'all, so just let me know.
Heck yeah. And Nexus just said a thing too that you probably see, because I think you said you had chat up, but yeah, we could do just a record stream too, like some YouTube only content maybe, which would be pretty neat, because I could use some YouTube only content, honestly.
Oh man,
or some more YouTube only content.
That'd be great. Yeah.
So that's definitely great for discoverability. So got a little sidetracked with what I was doing here. But yeah, that whole stream together thing can be used independently of being live. We can all be offline. That's right. I didn't even think about that, KNS, but you know, you're totally right. Oh, we got ads soon, so I will let you continue to run around and do what you're doing while we wait for those before I send you the invite.
No problem. I'm currently heading to the warehouse to see if the chicken's there.
That's a good idea. I should do that too. I'm gonna do that while the ads run.
We'll be right back.
I just went to my tow truck service place to get snacks as well. Stocking up. We're stocking.
Heck yeah.
I think you can do that at your facility.
You can get snacks at the facility. I just lost it. You get oh, what I was gonna say is you get snacks on the job join screen as well. They automatically restocks your snacks when you join a new job.
Oh, okay. Oh.
That came out with the bottom dollar bounties update.
Oh.
they added that functionality, so yeah, you will always have snacks when you start a new mission up. Full snacks.
I'll tell you, when we were failing that one a couple times, I think it was the third time we tried it, we got it, where I was up on that tower.
Yep.
Every time we restarted, I had my ammo back, so that made me happy.
Heck yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
Love that.
I was worried about that, man.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
That's one of those missions where you need that ammo, so that's I don't know, maybe that was part of the update too, but it could also be kind of exclusive to these missions. Not sure.
Yeah, GTA is weird, and because it's been out so long that certain things have different rules than other things based on when they came out and what the developers were feeling at the time. Sometimes they change things for new things coming in, but never go back and update the old things to be like the new things.
Good point.
I've seen that a few times, actually. Like, a great example is the damage modelers for cars. Cars that have been in the game since the beginning still have the original damage modeler, and therefore can take advantage of, like, some of them get damaged so much they get a speed glitch and go faster.
Sure.
And the new cars, like, none of them do that because they have a new damage modeler where the car actually dies way before that much damage is put on any one component. From what I understand, anyway.
The hidden stats, the shadow stats.
Yeah, for real. It's like the off-road tires having an actual off-road betterment stat. Like it really does better the off-road capabilities of your vehicles if you put the off-road tires on.
Sure does.
It doesn't tell you that anywhere in the game. but it
can
sure
remember
does.
we
Yeah.
were talking about that
Yep.
a long
You
time
definitely
ago.
did tell me that one.
I was like, man, I can't say for sure, but I feel like the off-road tires help you. And you looked into it and you're like, they do.
Turns out they do. Special shadow stat. There's actually a ton of those in this game. Downforce is another one.
Yeah.
Put a spoiler on your car. Completely changes the handling of most cars. There are a couple where the handles are a little busted. So like it doesn't work or it doesn't work as intended. Okay, game. Also, there's like a center of gravity stat, believe it or not. And if you put a full neon kit on it, on your car, it lowers the center of gravity just a little bit. In a couple of cars, it actually makes the difference between them being drivable and just like fun to toy around in. I can't remember which ones they are at this present moment, but I do know there's a couple of them that's like, yeah, don't drive that unless you've taken it to a shop and put a spoiler on it. Like otherwise you're just asking to spin out and have a bad time.
The mo you know. I love the little music in the arcade that I have.
Oh heck yeah. All right, I got one more warehouse. Look at you reminding me of the warehouses today. So for those that don't know what I'm doing right now, this is part of owning a CEO business in this game. You get access to these special cargo warehouses, and you can have up to 5 of them like I do. And they get crates stored in them. And when you get, well, even you can sell anytime you want to, really, from this computer right here. And you can sell any of this inventory and turn it into money. If you wait till it is full, a large one will sell for 2.2 million. And it works by sending that person right there out to get a crate, potentially 2 or 3 crates. Always a crate, though. And you do that enough times, and then you sell it for 2.2 million. And you make like, I don't know, a little over $1 million in profit, because as you saw, that cost a little bit of money to send them out. So yeah, you make like a little over $1 million in the game. And if with all 5 of them, it turns out to 11 million. Which, you know, 60% of 11 million is profit. Of that 11 million, I should say, is profit. And the other 40% or so is just making your money back from sending the guys out. But I'm close to mine. After having played like all day, Saturday and Sunday, I'm close to my cell, which is wild.
Boy. Yeah, so the natural rotation of how you're doing things is awesome. And you're right, it makes a lot of money. Do you just go to them as you're doing your stuff? Check on them every once in a while? Passive, easy money.
Yep, easy. And I haven't said yet, but I was getting to, it's totally passive, like Photonic had just alluded at. That's all it takes. 10 minutes, not even 3-5 minutes. I haven't been paying attention. I probably haven't been being optimal about it either, but yeah, 5-10 minutes and you go to all 5 of your warehouses. Or like in Photonic's case, he only has 1 right now because he didn't have enough money to buy all 5 at once. But you know, now he's making money. He'll work into it, and then he'll be making $11 million a month, because it's been about a month it's taken me. The best part is you can sign in for 10 minutes and still make this money, because it's totally passive. Those guys will take an hour to source, but you can be offline. As long as you sign in an hour, at least an hour later, they'll be done. And you can come back and send them out again as soon as you sign in again.
Yeah, you were the one that told me about them. It's funny because I haven't been playing as long. I didn't realize how good they were.
Yeah, I I didn't realize how good they were until about 2 months ago. They put them on sale again. Or no, they put the sell missions on double money. And people were like, yeah, I made $22 million in a private lobby this week. Excuse me? You don't make $22 million in a week in this game. I don't care what you're doing. Well, you can, but like, you play this game all the time. You eat, sleep, breathe this game.
Right. I know people that would use exploits to do that.
Fair enough. Mods. Yep.
In-game, like,
game ruiners.
Yeah, mechanic exploits as well. Where you could like save a point of one of the heists, and then on like the last mission, right as the ending cutscene happens, you like quit the game or something really silly like that.
I've heard of those. Yep. It gives you the money, but it doesn't count as done. Yep.
Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yepper. I've never tried one of those kind of exploits, but all right, we're gonna try the bad one first, because there's another one we can try if we get upset at this one too badly. And then once we do that other one, we'll have to come back to this one, but you know, whatever.
We'll give it a shot.
Starting weapon, I'm gonna go with the fucking... We're gonna go with the sniper rifle, that one. Yeah, that one. All ammo, yes please. Heavy armor, yes please. Oh, I should have picked some more of that up probably. We'll see how bad it is. My friends, from list. That's my guy.
Sweet, I got it.
Sometimes that's goofy. Thank you, Rockstar, for just having some goofiness. It's fine. I guess that is to be expected on a, what is it, a 10, 13-year-old game now, whatever? Something like that? I don't know.
2012, maybe it came out.
So 22 is what we got, 23 years? No, 12. I'm bad at math. It's fine. It's fine. I'm bad at math. Yeah.
Yeah, about to be 13.
All right.
Let's Google it.
And it looks like my computer's still not pooping, which I am loving. I gotta be honest, I'm all the time terrified after I had that incident. Like, it's gonna be another 3 months before I'm like, oh yeah, everything's super fine and I don't have to worry about it anymore. No, I definitely have to worry because it hasn't been long enough yet. But everything looks good. Actually, the CPU is looking like that CPU is crushing it. We're at like 30% duty.
That's fantastic. So GTA 5 came out September 17th, 2013.
Yeah, so 23 would have been 10 years. And now we're on 24, so it's 11. I guess this would actually be the 10th year, right? Because you're not 1 in 2013, you're 0. And then you're 1 in 2014.
That's 11.
Okay.
I'd call it 11. In September of 2025, it'll be 12.
Oh, your car's faster. I'm gonna take yours. Give it up. Oh, good, a Merryweather hanger.
Actually, in my dealings with them, they've been perfectly pleasant. You hired Merryweather? Yeah, of course. Really helped with our third-tier territory rollout. So much local knowledge and traditionally...
I don't usually hire Merryweather, not gonna lie.
By local knowledge, you mean who to bribe and who to kill.
In fact, I took him out of my phone recently.
You know Don Percival? No. Great guy. Kite surfer. Deeply moral.
I've never had anybody I've hated enough to call Merryweather on in this game.
Disrupted the military sector, brought B2B outsourcing to the geopolitical sphere. I mean,
Kinda wish the,
results focused,
audio was louder in this game.
First of all, the CEO has become a personal friend. He's a doer and a visionary. And a war criminal. Can't forget that. Please, I'd love to try and see this from your blinkered, Stone Age, moralist perspective. But right now, we've got
Wow.
$50 million worth of tilt.
Got a pink skyline.
Right?
Let's go.
Yeah. Glad we can agree.
Oh yeah.
The other day it was like that in person for me.
Oh hell yeah.
The whole sky, not just a portion, but the whole sky was very similar to what I'm seeing right now in game, actually. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Heck yeah. The skybox in this game is really amazing. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah.
Nuclear warheads that we're being paid to do something about for some reason. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so basically what's going on here is we're working for this guy, and I think, or he thinks he's stopping a war, and I think we're causing one, if I'm being honest. Like, we're doing some things, and I don't know if we should be doing these things. There was one annoying mission that was... It was pretty oof.
You're onto something, I'll tell you.
All right. I guess you guys will let me know if the audio is too wonky. At least I hope you would. Not let me just suffer, because I can have good audio. I just don't monitor all of it sometimes.
Right. Normally I'd tell you.
See, the things I know are good are like your voice and my voice and the background music. The thing I'm not sure about is the game that I keep talking over anyways, so I guess it's fine that it's quiet. Also, for as much as I actually, like, I do care about this story, but like, one, I heard this on Saturday. At least I don't have to hear it every damn time we walk through here. There is no place to freaking get around here either, is there?
Right. Good luck, dude.
What a pain. All right, well.
Shit, they cut the power. It's an ambush. Remain calm. Defend yourselves until we can figure out the next step. I'm working on it. Hold them off. Here. The backup generators are up on the gantries. Okay, people. Get up there and turn them on.
Oh man, there's so many.
That's your quickest route to the backup generators. Get up there. Get that power back on.
Where the heck is anybody? Oh, here we go. I upgraded, so I upgraded my sniper rifle since the last time I played this mission. I may or may not have, oh, that's not good. I may or may not have bought a thermal scope.
Ooh.
Oh man, where am I getting shot from?
Everywhere.
I know, right? Some spots are safer than others to stand, it seems.
Come on, people. We need
Good point.
No. Okay, holy smokes, almost let it go there. Oh, come on. What am I hitting? That guy in the head, that's what I'm hitting. Let's go. Oh, come on, quit moving around like that, jerk.
You got it. All right. It'll take a few seconds to kick back in.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Baby. Now take the Avenger and bring her in.
Time to go scorched earth on these losers.
Gotta make my way down. Making my way downtown. Shooting fast. Got a blast.
I'm all down.
Man, they have messed me up.
Almost screwed up. It's fine. I managed to fix my own mistakes.
Steak?
Oh, I had that yesterday. It was pretty good.
I got one in the fridge right now.
Heck yeah.
I'm running. I'm going in.
You going for the Avenger?
Yes, I am. I'm in.
Oh, it needs me to get in too. Shoot. All right, I'm coming. I got a snack first. I'm coming.
You can do it.
Oh, I'm gonna make it. Ain't nobody gonna stop me unless they shoot me in the head. One shot. Yo, this one. Why did this go so much better this time? We got so wrecked the other day here.
I just let him eat so much of my armor. I used every single piece.
Dude, you know what's wild? I had none. I had the one I bought on the screen, and I had no other armor. How did we actually survive that this time? That is incredible.
We're like Goku.
Today,
We just had the spirit bomb.
Saturday, we were like Krillin, or Yamcha. I mean, I said Krillin, I meant Yamcha. Don't hate me, Krillin lovers. I didn't mean it. What good does that do?
It's chat. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. All your help.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be, you're right. All right, what do we got back here? What is this? I've never been in the back of an Avenger before. A turret? Why, yes, thank you. I think I will help my guy getting shot by the, where'd they go?
Oh. Well, we got this one. Somewhere. Remember to stay low.
It's funny, I got in the turret to shoot the helicopters, and now I don't see them on the mini-map. There are other turrets! Oh my gosh, there are so many turrets.
Oh.
Top turret,
when
rear
you fly
turret,
this thing,
front turret.
It helps when you don't hit the propellers on the ground. That's pretty important.
That is really important, actually. You're right. I think you definitely shouldn't do that. There are things you should do. That's not one of them. Oh, I think they're explosive rounds too. Are you joking?
That sounded pretty nasty.
They're totally explosive rounds. Like the Savage gets, or the you can shoot out of your sniper rifle.
One time we're upset somebody's not chasing us. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Dude, I gotta get me a... I might have to get me an Avenger. Oh, brother. Although it doesn't help me to get one, because then I won't be able to be back here. So you'll have to get one so I can be back here. Oh, yo, there's a... You know what? This... Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. The Avenger's pretty cool. We'll get one of these if they ever put it on sale, or when we have some extra money to do so.
Yeah, when my cuz showed me his, I was like, I need to get me one of these.
You can change the wardrobes. You can literally jump out of it while it's flying. It's got 3 different turrets you can jump into. I mean, you probably got to buy those up separate, I'll bet, when you buy the Avenger. I bet it's turretless, and then you like buy turret upgrades for it, because that's how Rockstar works.
Sure.
Yes. Oh.
We did it.
We did it. The hard one is over. Now the next hard one begins. I actually don't know if the next one's super hard. Some of them are really okay, and others are like... And then there was the one we did Sunday that was like, it's fine as long as you're on the right side of the catwalk, but if you're on the left side of the catwalk, you're gonna fail every time.
Sure.
And I'm like, game could tell you that. Just fails you, doesn't really tell you why. I mean, it tells you that the agent died you're trying to rescue, but like, why'd he die? To me, it seemed like every time I got to a specific point on that catwalk, he died. Like, how do I proceed?
I think I killed at least, I don't know, 80 enemies every time on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other wild part, is they're always spawning enemies on the outside to try to run in. Honestly, I think the way we did it was the right way, though. Like, if I had been on the outside, I don't think it would have gone as good.
Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know.
Even though I kind of sucked on the inside, I did get it eventually, of course, but all the way up in Polito. Thanks, game.
Yeah, it made things extra difficult when you consider the fact that those guys that we were shooting, their health profiles were similar to, or health numbers, I guess you could say. It's just like the SWAT members on 4 stars.
Yeah, they're extra spongy.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, enemies in this game in general are spongy. Like,
sure.
I've put 5 to 7 rounds from the M16 looking gun in a dude's chest. I'm like, Rockstar devs, my brothers in Christ. Would you like to take even one to the chest? Like, man. Five to the chest and he stands up like nothing is wrong. I can't get behind it, Rockstar.
Not only does he stand up, but he does like a little somersault roll away from you and snipes you in the face.
Yeah, with his dead eye, because that's the other thing is the RNG number for the accuracy isn't big enough for some of those enemies, man. They are programmed to be like right on your head.
I've gotten killed by them plenty of times, but for some reason, most of the time when I'm shooting at them, it's like I'm catching them while they're in some sort of like movement phase or something, where they're not really shooting at me. Sometimes they do shoot right back and I have to take a few bullets, but most of the time I feel like I get lucky.
I guess my biggest complaint is I don't feel like I'm that spongy. Sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm that spongy because I'm over here spamming body armor and scarfing snacks like, I don't even know. Insert metaphor here, or simile, because I said like, actually, but, yeah, insert simile here where, you know, like you're scarfing down stuff so fast because, but the enemies, they're just like, nah, we're just standing here taking it, man. I'm not scarfing snacks. I'm not putting extra body armor on. I'm just, it doesn't even matter. What are these airsoft pellets you're shooting at me?
You know, one thing too that happens a lot is I'm normally getting shot at when I am getting shot by more than one person.
This is true too. No, don't flip.
That never helps.
You can roll, but don't flip. That's an interesting roll. Okay, you're flipped. Thanks, game. One thing I didn't want you to do. Flip and lose all the momentum. What did you have to do?
I always aim for the head.
I also try to aim for the head, just because it's the quickest way to kill him. Headshots are still one-hit kills. Thankfully. Devs know enough about guns to know that a headshot will kill you generally. Unforge, yeah. Or maybe forge, depending on which side of the coin you're on.
Yeah, my principle is with, like, in this game, I've had more success with the weapons that have, like, really good accuracy because I aim for the head.
Hell yeah. All right, on to the next one. I still didn't get body armor. You know what? It's not even gonna matter, trust. Bet.
Let's go.
For the record, I have no idea what the mission is. I'm just banking on the fact that I'm gonna do good enough. Maybe I better go get that armor, actually. Hey, and we're at the ads again. So I'm gonna run around for a minute and a half. Actually, like 3 minutes, because we're not quite to the ads yet. Well, that being said, I can run one now, right? Yeah, I'll just run it right now, and in a minute and 30...
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back, after this word.
We'll be good to go. Yeah, genius. Genius.
Oh, man. So, I landed my plane right outside of the ammo shop. And when I got out, because I'm using a controller,
Nice.
I went forward, and I ran right into the propellers, and instantly was wasted.
Oof. And then, because GTA is the way it is, how far away did it spawn you?
It spawned me across a river on a dirt road.
That's... I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. That's
That's all
stupid game.
That's all you can do.
That's so stupid.
I just looked at the river.
So not close at all, basically.
And then I looked at the ground.
Oof. The biggest of oofs.
Went for a little swim before I got my armor.
Oh, do these still work? Oh, they don't. I have to rebind them. Bummer. I was just thinking I could change your PNG tuber, like if you started getting mad, I could put the mad PNG tuber guy up. But I don't have those keys bound anymore, apparently. That didn't transfer over.
That would have been great if I had an angry face while I was describing that.
Alright, from last heist. All one guy. The only guy I needed. Today.
Brutal. I crashed my plane as I was loading in.
Nice. Now the game's not gonna know what to do with you. Alright, you ready to do this thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna destroy a convoy before heading underwater to track down the target submarine. According to the description over there.
If it's yellow, I'm not shooting it.
We're on different teams. Wonder what that means.
It's more cool.
I'm gonna wear the orange one.
Oh, me too.
My hair sticks out. My hair sticks out through the balaclava, dude.
What the heck?
I don't know if it shows it on your screen, but it's
Oh,
like
it does.
it's like I put the balaclava. Oh, it's gone now, but it's wild.
That was wild. Yeah.
Get in the Strombergs.
Don't yell at me.
Cars have been repaired and the ECUs are in the torpedoes. You're gonna use them for this recce mission and then for the main move on the submarine when everything else is done, yeah? Anyway, first we'll need to stop the sub's resupply convoy. Then we'll go into the water to take a look at it.
Oh,
The sooner you
I'm
take
good.
out the convoy, the sooner you
I should probably mute the music. It would be easier to hear what they're yakking about, but I just don't care what Avon has to say, man.
What?
Reminds me of his line earlier in the missions when he was like, that son of a gun, bitch. It's like, dude, make up your mind. Oh, that's a good hit.
I hate that guy on so many different levels. I am so glad it's just a character in a video game.
I feel that about a few characters in this video game. I'm like, I'm glad I have not met anybody like that in real life.
So true.
Actually, even my favorite character from this video game is like that, Dax. I love Dax. I think he's freaking ridiculous. If I ever met somebody like him in real life, we could not hang out though. Like, no, I'm sorry.
He's like that buddy that you had in like middle school or high school that you see after like you haven't seen him in 25 years or something.
You should be coming up on them soon.
Yeah, for sure. And the worst part is he brings that like same middle school energy. Like he hasn't grown up at all.
Right.
Or he has
He's still
his just it's like not matured at all, but his tastes have turned grown up. Like within the case of Dax, you know, he's into the freak shop and all these ridiculous.
He's a wildflower.
Rebuilt vehicles were equipped with missiles and guns. Give him a test. It is absolutely necessary the whole convoy is taken out. Do not let any of them get to the resupply. Cut that submarine off.
Nice.
Let them all starve out there.
Stromberg's got some freaking cojones. Buddy.
That didn't help.
Buddy.
Didn't help at all.
I keep wishing it had a boost. That was not the right guy. Oh.
Watch out, random truck.
Oh! He shot me out of the Toreador, or the Stromberg. What a jerk.
That poor guy was just...
I didn't think they could do that. Oh, this isn't good. Please let this kill it in one shot. Thank you. Come on, game, don't be dumb. That's fine, whatever, game. Guess you weren't completely stopped yet. We may actually fail this if they do get to if they do actually get to their destination. Oh well.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
We'll do it again. It wasn't too hard. I was actually having fun blowing them up with missiles. I was kind of wishing there were a couple more of them until the helicopter sniped me out of my driver's seat. Jerk. Big jerk anyway. Sick.
Convoy down. Now we need you to split up into teams and look for that submarine. There are 2 separate areas to investigate. The Strombergs are now fully submersible and reinforced for all depths. Shit! I'm detecting a network of naval mines around the sub. If we want to move on that vessel later, you're gonna have to clear them all now.
Did he just say we gotta blow up a bunch of mines? Yes, please.
When you hit the water, switch to submersible mode. That'll let you pilot and the missile First mine. Now for the rest. I've sent you an image via email. These are the underwater mines you need to destroy.
Oh man.
Good thing we brought torpedoes. They have a shorter range, so you've got to get fairly close to the mines in order to lock on. Too close and you'll get caught in a blast, but you know, you can figure that out.
Ten mines, don't get too close, you get blown up. I might get blown up, just saying.
I feel like I'm in Nemo right now.
I know, right?
Just keep swimming.
Yeah, it does feel really slow in the water, doesn't it?
I'm a turtle. With missiles.
Yeah, but I feel like even turtles swim faster than this, man.
Oh yeah, man, they swim at like Mach 1.
They're gonna find a way to cancel out the noise soon, so get that info and get it quick. You do not want to be there when they can see you on their screens. Keep clearing the way. We need all these mines gone.
That didn't hit. Dang it.
For some reason, I just got a memory of this old Pac-Man game. I think it was called like Pac-Man World. And there was a level, many different levels, and they all had like quite a bit of different flair to them. But there was a particular level where I think you were piloting like a submarine. And it was so cool. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but I wish I was better at remembering names of things like that, but yeah. It was on the GameCube. I know that much.
Interesting. I don't remember it. But I don't think I played much of that game either, so...
It was like, it was like a linear 3D, somewhat arcade, action camera kind of game. It was pretty fun, man. Especially as a little kid. There's some levels where I think it was in some sort of forest, if I'm remembering correctly, and you got to jump on them like super high, and you came flying down on these things that were kind of like trampolines, I guess, but not trampolines.
Gotcha.
Oh, it was so fun as a kid.
Okay, we got details on an airlock. You can get out of there now.
Alright, I think I've completed my stuff and am vacating the premises.
If you're anywhere near that submarine, you've got
I'm on my last scan.
submariners looking right at you. Power the propellers, get out of there!
I'm going as fast as the machine lets me, Mr. Crest. You should have put booster thrusters on this or something. I don't know how that works underwater exactly, but it's what you should have done.
Bank robbers. If you're paying, they'll do anything a spy can do. Kill, steal, lie.
Oh, you can't go to first person in this car underwater? Bummer.
I had wondered about that, but I never did try. Drive it up out of the water, James Bond style. So cool.
The scans brought back details of an access hatch we can override and their weapons capabilities. Or lack thereof. No one wants rogue Russian agents with nuclear capabilities sitting just off the coast of San Andreas. But no one wants to start World War III either. A manned assault is our only hope of peaceful resolution. One of Bogdan's men on board reached out to me. I'm going to cultivate him as a source and plan out the final steps. Avon out. Roger that.
Okay, so we've got one more to do, I guess. Well, I mean, one more set to do. Or no, we'll do the finale now, I think, actually, now that I think about it. Because these were the setups for this finale. I was gonna say, game, what's going on? We're just sitting here. I gotta do a little bit of a hide me real quick. Gotta get some air moving around up in here. Open a window. Come on, GTA, load. You can do it. You know how. I have faith.
Today was exceptionally good for a Monday for me.
Heck yeah. That's great to hear. Today was kind of Monday-y for me, right up until 30 minutes before stream.
Nice.
And then I got that cool thing to work right up there. And my day got, like, it went from 0 to a gazillion. Alright, so I'm gonna be a little lazy.
That's probably the biggest number of all time.
I also wasn't paying attention. Did our warehouses say they were good to go? Did you notice?
Good question. I don't know. But you can try and find out.
I just want to make sure. Yep, I'm in my own. Okay, I need to just warp to the facility. Facility warp via changing your spawn location and jumping lobbies. Should have just given us some sort of fast travel. Fine, we'll make our own fast travel with blackjack and hookers. Or whatever that line is from Futurama.
Blackjack hookers? Okay.
This facility is pretty neat. Gives you access to an orbital cannon. Don't think I've talked about that yet. It's like a, what? I have to wait for Lester to contact me now, I guess.
Oh, really? For the finale, huh?
Apparently. So I guess, was your warehouse ready by chance? Have you not made it quite there yet?
I have not.
Okay, I need to take the weaponized Tampa back to my arcade anyway. I accidentally drove it in here last session, and this isn't where it belongs. It belongs in the arcade. Oh, it's Lester.
The networks are down, the equipment is ready, and we've crippled their supplies. Mrs. Rackman has written our check and given us the green light. We're good to finally move on that submarine and stop this threat once and for all. When you're ready, get your crew together
You know
and
how
head back to
stupid I
planning.
feel right now? I feel so stupid. I'll tell you why I feel stupid. I had my controller right trigger set so it wasn't gonna go all the way down.
Oh, nice.
I've only been going like 75% speed with this thing.
What kind of controller you got?
Let's see. On the back it says Power A.
Oh, okay. I got one of them official fancy Xbox Elites, I think they are. And I also have the trigger lock thing on mine. But when I flip the switches in the back, it like changes the programming. It's still 0 to 100. 100 is just way fucking closer now. Pardon my French.
Oh.
I don't know if it works that way with yours.
No.
But
Mine's
yeah,
more
so like
a
if
physical limit.
if I had like the trigger locks all the way on, it'd be like an on-off button, and it would work. Like on would be 100% on.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I did it messing around the other day, and I just must have forgotten.
It do be that way sometimes.
Good thing I don't use my controller for everything.
Oh, I still didn't get any armor. Oh well.
Oh, it just told me that she's back, even though I was just there and she was gone.
Oh snap. You should totally send her out again.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna back out of this to do it, but I'll do it after my after we finale. Even if it takes a half an hour, I won't be too worried about it. Won't min-max it too hard. I'm pretty good at min-maxing though, so there is that.
Almost done. I'm inside. Gonna tell her, hey, can you do this for me?
No problem. I got to pop away again to turn a fan up.
Give it time. I know that I'm not easy. This cold heart of mine, she really took a beating before you. You stuck
All right.
nights with you. Now I'm blooming just for you.
Man, I love this music. If y'all like EDM and you don't listen to no copyright sounds, you ain't doing something right. Honestly, I think these guys should be more popular than they are, but then they might actually want to copyright some of their stuff. So I think they deserve all the credit they're given when they're given it though, because I'm an EDM guy and I dig the heck out of this music. All right, oops, bump the desk. Hopefully we'll be getting a mic thing for Christmas. That would be really cool. A boom arm. That's the word I'm looking for. A boom arm. All right, reach the submarine, infiltrate the submarine, and find the contact. Oh man. All right, do you want to be the submarine team or the air support team?
Sorry, I just got back. I had to... Wait, what's up?
Do you want to be the submarine team or the air support team? Submarine team's going in the sub, it looks like, and the air support team is going to use an Avenger to eliminate hostile reinforcements and extract. Pardon me.
This is a tough one. I feel like I could do both. I definitely could do both. So I'm thinking submarine, unless you want to do sub.
It doesn't matter to me at all.
All right. Yeah, I'm feeling confident with the submarine team.
I've already said I just want to get these done so that I can, well, I don't think I've said on stream. So I've already said to you, I just want to get these done so that I can get the discounts.
Wow, you're giving me 85%?
Yep.
Well,
dang, because like I said, I need somebody to do the missions. I do other things for money. Things that you don't do that make me money. So you can have this money. Money for you.
Well, shucks.
For your, because time is important too, and you have spent quite a bit of it with me in the last 3 to 5 days to run through this this heist. So I appreciate it, and this is how I can show it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it as well.
Because that money that I'm giving you can be gotten by me in less than an hour doing literally other stuff.
Okie dokie, set off for your vehicles.
Oh wait, I probably need to be in the other thing actually. Hang on.
Aircraft. Water team,
Yeah.
you are using
Go ahead.
You got it.
We've done some pretty good work disrupting their activities around the state. But now
They might both be in the same place, but they might not as well.
once and for all, if my rigorous debrief of Agent ULP has taught me anything, it's that the threat is not to be underestimated. Codename Bogdan, if that is his real name, is here to destroy our republic and maybe the rest of the world too. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to cashing my paycheck. Going back to my normal day-to-day existence where I don't have to put pants on in the morning. You know, where it's the evening news that makes me think nuclear war might be imminent, not my work emails. Lucky me. Way to avoid responsibility. The litmus test I do for every business decision I make. Would I go to nuclear war for this?
I'm taking the train tracks.
The answer is
Heck yeah.
fucking totally. Yeah, well, I've never been so sure about something I'd drop an H-bomb for. Except maybe these chicken wings I have once. Lemon pepper.
Oof, I'm a bad driver. Hope that doesn't translate into a bad pilot here in a minute.
Anything seriously. It's a crisis of things meaning what they should. Oh, I'm sorry. The threat is very real, okay? Just like your hair system. Your discourse is poisonous and reductive. Okay, folks, here is the plan. The air team provides cover while the water team gains access to codename Bogdan's submarine, makes contact with our source on board, and uploads Clifford to the submarine system. Then the big boys take it from there.
Your car's a lot faster than mine too.
We've got a global crisis. Diplomacy and espionage can't solve it, and we're handing things over to a chatbot. Clifford is not a chatbot. It's a chat neural network or
Chat neural network.
Mr. Crust. I'm a doer and a thinker.
I think this guy's gay for his little chat bot.
I think the chatbot's controlling him somehow. If you want my personal opinion on it.
Ooh.
Like it's
It
one of
can
those
be,
deals where like I think he's like that guy is just the chatbot's like robot facade thing. You know what I mean? Like like the Terminator, but different. Android, I
Right.
guess is
Sure.
the word.
Sure. They're lovers.
Oh, I was actually just thinking that like the bot is Avon or whatever, but like when the bot is in Avon's body, he just calls himself Avon instead of Clifford.
Whoa, that would be crazy.
And he's just pretending to be a human. I do actually also think he's dumb enough to think he's helping when I don't think he's helping, but I think he thinks he is.
That is very valid. Very, very valid.
We got ads in a minute, so I might wait to get into the Avenger when I get there.
No problem. I can hold up too, if need be.
Might be a good idea in case they start swarming you and I'm not in a position to help. I totally should have brought literally any vehicle but that probably. It's fine.
First try? Are we gonna do this first try?
Hell yeah.
You on board? Okay, go ahead and tilt those rotors. We need you in position over the Russian submarine.
Oh, we can put things up and then we hold L to toggle. Whoa. Interesting.
Let me know when I can go.
Yeah. I will do that.
Roger.
Just a bit of a holding pattern. The ads are now starting soon, which means, you know, in the next 3 to 5 seconds to somewheres into the next half a second, half a minute. So accurate. Twitch, so accurate. It's okay. Have you heard the news about the adpocalypse happening on Twitch at the moment?
No, I haven't.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
apparently
that
a lot of
dial.
advertisers
We'll
are
be
pulling
right
out.
back after this word.
Or getting a little gun shy because of some of the moderation policies on Twitch.
Ooh.
I don't know all of the details, but it seemed to all kick off when they banned Asmongold for saying some things. Or I guess it was technically Zach Rar, his second channel.
Sure.
And they haven't banned other people for saying some of the same stuff. And it's caused quite an uproar. Or some like-minded stuff, or stuff the same thing but said from the other side of the fence. But it's like the same thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
So, advertisers are a little gun shy on Twitch at the moment. Something that will pass probably, but some of the streamers I've been seeing posting videos like lost almost all of their revenue from ads because of the categories they stream in or whatever.
You know what that makes me think? That makes me think, hey, all the better reason to get the multi-stream up and running.
Yeah, for sure. But like I say, I don't think it's gonna last super long because you know, it doesn't usually. Everybody figures everything out, whether it's you know, Twitch figures out its moderation, we can go. Or you know, what it will be is Twitch will figure out its moderation. They'll be like, yeah, advertisers, we've got this under control now. You can come back. And then they will. Same thing happened in the adpocalypse on YouTube.
Twigs, codename Bogdan, will call in every asset he's got, every bad actor in the state, to try and stop this mission. So,
Well,
put the Avenger on
Sucks in the now, but you know,
the hold to gain access to the onboard gun turrets.
eventually it will be fine. Probably. Alright, so I engage the autopilot. And then I enter the hold. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. That's pretty cool. You can man the guns yourself if you have somebody, or if you don't have somebody to drive the plane. You're a sitting duck because you're just chilling there, but
And here they come. Bogdan's assets are converging on your position. I'm patching you into the sub's communication systems. You'll be able to hear what's happening down there.
yeah, this Avenger is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm picking them off from literally as far away as I can see them.
nice. Fighting my way through the submarine right now.
Heck yeah.
He knows the game is up, and he's throwing everything he has at us.
Is the game up though, Avon? Like, excuse you. Go blow somebody else up.
Looks like I'm at the nuclear reactor.
Nice.
The water team's making progress. Hold them off a little longer. We're not done until they upload Clifford onto the submarine network. You hear
No,
that?
sir, I'm not gonna do that.
And everything.
Yeah, that really doesn't sound like a good idea. That is an FH1 Hunter. Excuse me, game? There goes an FH1 Hunter. The rest of them have been buzzards up until that point. Then the game was like, here's a Hunter. Thanks, appreciate. Just what I always wanted. I'll tell you what though, those hunters are a lot tougher than the buzzards. They take 3 or 4 shots. Alright, I guess they're not talking anymore. We can put the music back on. Alright, where are they at? Ro took evasive maneuvers, not evasive enough, sucker. Wow, we should have just streamed this game on Saturday when we were playing. We'd done a lot better.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the dealio is, but
We got
I think
wrecked on Saturday.
yeah, I couldn't hit a shot. Today, I think I've eliminated every single one of these guys with a headshot.
Stop it now! You are the biggest idiots of whole wide world. Americans. This is a big
I won't argue with that.
like crap in pants. Stupid. Stupid.
Wait a minute, where the hell's this guy? Oh, right there in front of me.
Wait a minute! Wait, can we calm down for just 1 minute? For less than 1 minute. Look, you look very much like you have wrong end of shit. You got stuck in the stick. You're up creek with Battle of Crab. Look,
It's still just telling me to take out the agents. Are you running for life?
Oh boy. Oh no. I gotta go.
Avon and Clifford turned on us. They blew up the sub. I'll get to the shore quick and grab the other team. The Russians weren't attacking America. We're attacking that stupid AI network. And now it's
I'm swimming to the shore.
It's all our fucking fault. More choppers, big ones inbound. Wait, who are these guys? Are you fucking kidding me? Avon sent that squad to take you out. Oh, jeez.
Disengage autopilot. Not that, please, game. What? Okay, game. I didn't realize you could stall the engines out. Sorry, I let it get a little far away from me.
No worries. I'm running.
Oh yeah, this thing actually has landing gear, but whatever.
It won't let me in.
All right,
Oh,
hang on.
There we go.
You're
I'm
in?
in.
Okay, perfect. Hooray! All right, feel free to get in the back and get on the guns.
Roger that. 10 out of 10 landing, sir.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Chat approves.
we're getting out of here. Perfect landing. That's right. Griff does approve. Landing gear is always optional, right up until he couldn't get in it, and then I was like, oh god, I better get the landing gear out. And then as I went to get up, it didn't matter. He was able to get in anyway. Heck yeah.
The meet is at Devin Weston's hangar at LSIA. Anyone still alive and still on our side is gonna be there.
So basically, the cat just came out of the bag that Avon was indeed working for the enemy, and he hired us. And so we were indeed... Are we the baddies? Yes. Yes, we were. Yes, indeed, we were.
Are we the bad guys?
All the way to LSIA. Really, game? One side of the map to the other.
I can tell you one thing. I thought it was suspicious that we were clearing Los Santos defensive minefield.
I know, right? Hey, Lester, I was just going along with what you were doing, man. It's not my fault you got us a bad job.
Lester the Pester. To be fair, though, we get lots of money.
We do. Yeah, this is quite a payout, actually. Almost 1.5 million, all totaled up. Although to be fair, we deserve it because that one hangar mission where we got this thing sucked.
Yeah.
All right, so now I gotta figure out how to like land it without actually having the engines die, because that totally happened the last time. I was in VTOL mode and the engines like gave out as I was descending. Doesn't seem like they're doing that now. What a weird glitch, game. Get that landing gear. Aha, I know what's going on. Oh, can I not put the wings down? I bet I can't. Too close to the ground. Is this, I was gonna say, isn't this the drop off? All right, we did it.
Drop off?
Right?
Okay. Thank God you got here.
It's two
huh?
Nemo references.
Guy
Oh
that
my
just-
goodness.
Oh, I feel like such a fool. Oh,
As you should.
My whole life, I have hated successful people. Never trusted anyone. I've doubted and loathed and acted like a creep. And the one time I decide to be nice to someone, it turns out he wants to destroy humanity.
This is all your fault. My career is in ruins. Ruins!
Our planet will be in ruins, you fool, if we don't do something.
He has control of all your systems.
We can't even call out for help.
Then you can do exactly what you have to. You have my authority.
And we'll get paid?
Paid?
Yeah, call it a pension contribution.
Of course, significant ones.
All right, then get this clown out of here. For all I know, you're bugged all to high hell and you don't even know the bugs exist.
Good luck.
Ha, we don't need luck. I always wanted to say that between us, we are completely fucked. Leave me back at the facility. I'll be in contact when I have a plan.
Dude, Lester is like all of us, goobery type people who are like, I've always wanted to say the really cool thing, but in actuality, we're totally screwed. How are you supposed to do that in under 15 minutes? Get out of here. 5% vehicle damage? Get out of here. Ain't nobody getting that elite challenge. Ain't nobody getting that elite challenge ever.
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
I wouldn't. All right, so that was part 2. Now we've just got to do part 3, I guess. Which, I guess we'll have to see what that entails. Come on, controller, plug in. And game's gonna put us at the airport probably, if I had to guess. Which isn't great, but
We did it.
we did it.
Very cool.
Heck yeah. Part 2 complete. Did it really give you that 1.5 or 1.1 mils?
I think so.
I
not
hope
sure.
so. What a bum.
Oh, it sure did.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, bro.
You betcha. Yeah, like I say, that's... I'll play tomorrow before stream and make that money. So I'm more than happy to give it to you. They don't let you give out money in any other way here, really, in this game. They want you to buy shark cards, which...
Avon is the real fucking bad guy, not the Russians? What? Who saw that coming? Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just take your hard-earned government cash and run. You go back to robbing banks, running guns,
Who saw that coming?
cargo, or whatever the cool crooks are doing these days. I'll just need to
That's
see how
who.
this plays out.
Just
See,
saying.
In the meantime, I'll try and contact that Russian captain, Bogdan, and to see what he knows. We're gonna make Avon pay. Oh,
You know what, Lester? I can't stand to hear you talk anymore because I have to jump that fence. It's ridiculous that the game is like, you can do some things, but not other things. Vault this fence with your phone? Forget it. Drive a car down the road? Absolutely, though. Alright. Return vehicle to storage. Get better flying vehicle. Invite friend to session, because this is the part where we're gonna have to do some free mode setup stuff again. and then head to the nearest warehouse to send those bad boys out again. Which your warehouse is probably still out, if I had to guess.
Maybe, yeah. That was awesome. I had like 500K. So when I looked at my cash that I was carrying, it said 1.8 mil. That was so cool.
Nice. Oh, I drove right by the first one. I usually come in from the side.
Because of that, I am now basically back at the money that I was at before I purchased that new warehouse that you told me about.
Good. Well, that's great. Buy another. No, just kidding.
Oh, yo, have you spun the wheel yet?
I have not spun the wheel yet. I should do that. I'll do that right after I visit the warehouses. And then I think we can just go to the next Doomsday dealio, hopefully.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I probably had to wait for this call.
This is actually way more serious than I actually want to
Yep.
believe.
We were waiting for this call.
Avon, well, Avon and Clifford have control of the country's defense system, and they're building their own private militia. The governments are useless now. I know, more useless than they were before. But Mrs. Rackman, she needs the help of the world's best bank robbers to pull off one last job. If you want the work, head back to planning with your crew and we'll finish this thing. Or just take your money and run.
Nope, she's not back.
That's what you said about Avon, guy. So, according to that phone call, Avon and Clifford have the entire country's defenses within their control and have locked every government facility out. Not good. Guess we should probably fix our mistake by helping him. Why is it, here's a question. A thinking question for all. Why is it, and I've played a few video games like this, and none of them can come to mind right now, of course, but why is it you're playing a video game, and like, in this Avon case, you're like, I'm almost positive we're doing the wrong thing here, but this is what the game is indeed telling me to do. Why don't they hide it better? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, Avon could have felt way less slimy, and then it would have been much more of a twist that he changed, I guess, or that he was actually the bad guy.
That's a great question.
I don't know, but it's like there's been a couple of them where I'm like, okay, you're telling me to do this. But, Black Ops 2 or 3 was one of them, where you're like on this balcony and they're like, yeah, shoot that guy with the bag on his head. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. That's clearly a trap. But like, that's exactly what you have to do to advance the story. It's scripted in, of course. But like, why? Like, how? I guess the other question too is how could you hide that better? Because I don't know, just something about that mission and the way it presented itself. I was like, oh, that's the guy I'm supposed to be saving, and all these guys are about to double cross me.
Now that you mention it, that's kind of the shtick in a lot of different shows and movies, and that's the reason why I'm uninterested, is because a lot of time in many different things is because a lot of times it's like, oh my gosh, why would this person ever do that? Or something like that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I see what you're saying. Is that Rockstar's gimmick, maybe? It's kind of like...
Well, no, see, it's not just Rockstar, because, like, I called out Call of Duty for it, and...
No, you're
right.
right.
Maybe that's the gimmick. Griff says budget cuts over better storylines, question mark? And that could be too.
Yeah, I thought that as myself.
Just the writers just aren't good enough. Like,
Good.
get better writers. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird that, like I said, it's happened a few times where it's like, yeah, I'm doing this thing in this game, but I know I'm working for the, you know what game did it really, really good, actually? Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You play half that game and then you realize, oh shit, I'm working for the bad guy.
Right.
And like, you have no idea.
Maybe Rockstar was like making fun of the Terminator with this.
That could be. There could, that's a good point too. There could always be that like parody spoof where, yeah, it's supposed to feel like this.
Yeah. Scary movie kind of thing.
All right, are we gonna win live on cam? Good old Lucky Wheel.
Come on.
Do I even want the car? Yeah, it's a cool looking car. Fun fact, the car is left over from Tuner's DLC. It didn't, nope, no car today. We're getting chips. This particular car, I don't remember what it's called. And it doesn't tell me, bummer. But that particular car was left over from the Tuner's DLC. Came out the DLC after, but we know it was part of the Tuner's stuff because it has a stanced mode where you can lower the stance.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's like a coupe or something like that. Like, it's not even a, but it's like, it's in the Tuner's category, and it's like a leftover Tuner's DLC car that never came out with the Tuner's DLC. It came out with like the next one. Well, that was interesting. That might be an interesting clip to I walked out of the casino to you jumping out of your car and it blasting into the valet. Literally inches from me. It was pretty awesome, honestly. And at the same time, just slightly terrifying.
I did not mean to do that, but hey, we'll take it.
It worked out really good. While we're doing goofy stuff for a minute, I'm gonna pop on over to my, I don't know why I just invited you. Don't accept that.
Okay.
Wrong buttons.
Ooh, I almost got the car. I got 50K.
Ooh, that's pretty close. So, easy way to keep your nightclub popularity up. Pop your button to safe mode before you walk on into your nightclub. And then, guaranteed, you'll just have to throw somebody out of it. And your popularity will increase. Oh, look, we even got them on the loading bay today. Which is great, because we came in the loading bay today. It happened. The stars aligned. The RNG gods, RNGesus, smiled upon us. Good old RNGesus.
Praise the Lord.
Man, I'll tell you what, RNGesus really did smile on us earlier. I thought we were going to be restarting that hangar mission like 3 times, and we like one-shot it. It was awesome.
Hallelujah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we've got ads in a very short amount of time. I'm going to run some longer ads and take a quick break, actually. Go to the bathroom. Take a stretch. So I will be back very shortly.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this word.
Sounds good.
Bring in fast enough. There we go. Got it that time. All right. This guy, he don't care. It might be partially because this guy doesn't care about your opinion. I'll let you decide. But it also, you know, it's that. It's like sticks and stones. Even if my best friend was to come up to me and, you know, say some stupid shit, I'd be like, first of all, we should have a conversation about this because we're friends. And I feel like we should be able to talk about things, you know, talk without arguing and yelling. And because that's another thing that people don't really know how to do nowadays. You know, just look at any political discussion that's ever happened, literally every... The stream's gonna be really boring if I don't talk, though. Just saying. I guess we'd get to the chance of Senar quicker. You did redeem 3 things earlier, which, to be honest, didn't make a lot of sense, seeing as it wasn't on screen yet. Just saying. But for your information, I did hydrate when you asked me to. You just don't know that because I wasn't here yet. But what up? we will even hydrate again because I'm feeling a little dehydrated, so that probably means I haven't been drinking enough up until this point, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, just all the scrap then, game? That's fine. Wow. Yeah, that was so much scrap metal. Holy smokes.
Wait a minute.
I said bulbs with a B on the end of the it. And I can suck them out of sodium lights or whatever they are. Cool. All right. So that was interesting and new. Whoa, goodness. Mace guys. Double dual wielding guys. Just all the guys. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, where's this other guy at? Oh goodness. I'm assuming a mace to the face doesn't feel good at all. That didn't look fun. Pick up the torch. Cool. All right. Really, it's not the energy I normally bring. I normally try to bring to a stream. But then I thought about it too, and I thought, you know, this is actually probably okay. It's good to see the bad sometimes with the good. A lot of times in the world today, we get hung out on the perfect shot because it's been photoshopped or taken 1,000 times to get just the right angle and just the right light, or you know, with like recorded stuff or music or TVs, you know, they do it 1,000 times to get it perfect, and all you ever see is the perfect results, and you never see, a lot of times you never. And we're back. Now we've got an hour of uninterrupted gaming. That's why I run the longer ones when I take a little bit longer time going to the bathroom, and I forgot to get water. That's a bummer. We'll go till that becomes a problem and then deal with it then.
agua.
Oh, agua.
Did you forget about your patron Simeon? Let me know if I can be of service.
Your patron Simeon. Oh, you were hanging out in the club. I didn't even notice. I just bailed.
No. Just look, go out on the street and look up.
Oh, you on the roof? I guess that makes sense. I didn't see the house icon over your head. Oh yeah, way up there. So far that my my game doesn't quite render it. I had the settings turned down because I was playing on the 4K TV. My graphics card isn't quite good enough to play on high settings on the 4K TV.
Everybody looks like ants, man.
Oh wow. The graphics, I'm sorry guys, I didn't realize the graphics had effed themselves like that. I was actually on 800 by 600 resolution.
I don't know how I didn't notice that.
Well, according to the game, I was.
Are you on 60 hertz?
We've changed it now. I hope so. That's on auto because it's on windowed borderless, so it's got to be 60.
Nice.
My monitor's 60, so yeah, I do have everything turned down from when I was 4K in it. It's not. I would turn it up, but then the game has to restart because it has to load different texture packs and stuff. So I'm not gonna worry about it. This is gonna be good enough. I saw that almost work. This thing doesn't do very good donuts.
Too much torque. Or grip, I guess. Not enough torque.
Put the low grip tires on it? I just gotta be better with the gas. Nope, that's not it either. Sorry, I'm destroying your car, kind of.
It's alright.
I'd be sorry about it, but oh look, there's mine upside down on the sidewalk. See it over there?
It keeps my mechanic employed.
Heck yeah. Alright, so we can go back to the planning room now. These are gonna be
like
the free roam
plan.
missions again, so you can either come with me or hang out and we'll meet up wherever we gotta go, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, I guess, you know, so I guess you could come with me if you want to be part of the cutscene that's gonna play, I'm sure, when we get in there.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. I will call this back so I can fly.
Yeah, I'll just call in a buzzard for us.
Oh, that works too.
Buzzard. Also that. Where I was gonna say, where did buzzard come? Oh my gosh. Game put it so far away. So when you joined, did it show you where the buzzard was?
Sure does.
That's pretty cool, honestly.
It's just in the middle of the road. Fantastic.
Yeah, they always spawn them in the middle of the road. I'm surprised, actually, that cars don't hit the buzzard or the sparrow more often. I love how I just tried to get in the car. Like, wow. Thanks, game. It knew exactly what you wanted to do and did the opposite thing. I feel like that way too much, honestly. With some of the things in this game.
I was just straight up silly.
It's like, come on, game. You know he wants to get in the helicopter. We're in a CEO together. It's a CEO helicopter. Like, nope, I'm gonna get in the car instead. Try to get in the car instead. All right. Right over here somewhere. I appreciate that, but I'm getting pretty good at maneuvering my way around with my eyes for the most part. At least at places I have been a bunch.
Right. I love how close to the airfield this one is.
Me too. It was almost its literal selling point. The other good option is like Ron Alternate's wind farm. And actually that one's a lot cheaper than this one, but it's a lot farther from airplane spawn. I'm kind of hoping next week is gonna be the Diamond Casino on feature, because that means they'll probably put the arcades on sale and maybe even the penthouses.
That would be cool.
I would love to have them put the penthouses on sale. I would buy up so much penthouse. I would literally do what they want me to do and break myself buying all the penthouse if they put it on sale. And then I would have none for the DLC, and I would have to buy shark cards.
Or just be late to the party.
Giant air quotes. You didn't see, but I was doing finger air quotes. Because there's no way I'm buying shark cards. I'll be late to the party. The bail offices ain't even that good for all the money it's worth, in my opinion.
Oh, good. You're here. Because if we're gonna stop this,
Is that the Russian guy?
It sure is.
AI neural network from destroying humanity, we're gonna need to act fast.
Like shit up stick.
Yes, exactly.
Now that we know this little bastard is going to unleash hell, he is buying customized missile launchers, tanks, and SUVs. We need to intercept these.
Oh, where is that IAA agent?
Kidnapped. Now he's got 2 of my agents.
Kidnapped?
Yes, the little asshole got himself trapped this morning.
Where do you find these morons?
You're going to have to bring him back for me. 2 dead agents, no payday.
How is that our business?
If there are dead agents, it doesn't matter if you save the Earth from communism. Your check won't cash. Not my rules. It's to keep us from killing each other.
Okay. Just where was he grabbed?
Merriweather's got him. They're going to sell him to Avon or to the highest bidder at the port.
Well, why don't we just
Merriweather.
buy him back instead?
Okay, yeah. But you'll need cash. Maybe I'll put you in touch with our good friends, the FIB.
You couldn't fully figure it out? Oh man.
I hate the FIB.
Yeah, hit me up sometime when we're not streaming and you got some time. I'll see what I can do. Of course, I don't know what bot you're using either. Like I say, I use streamer.bot, and that lets me turn on the filters with different activators, and one of them can be the channel points.
And I know where
So,
to get one.
but yeah, let me know, and we can try to figure out your stuff, because it would be awesome to get it working for you the way you want it to.
Requires to kill everybody. Democracy is problem. People have too many ideas. In my day, ideas bad.
Yeah, that's one of the vehicles that's on sale.
I'll be in touch. And expect the worst. He's on to us.
Yeah, that's where I was when I started streaming, but I took the plunge and dove into streamer.bot. It's kind of, it's been really good today, actually. Streamer.bot's kind of a steep learning curve, but if you can get it, like, I'm starting to do things, like, that's how I do my, do not redeem. It's also how I do the, is that Neo thing that I got? And all that good stuff. Oh, I don't know. I'm talking to you and walking away and not doing what I need to do. But yeah, GTA's been really good. I thought we were going to have more problems with it than we did. And turns out we didn't. So now we get to do some more. Oh my gosh, there's so many on this one. But yeah, the way streamer.bot works and interacts with OBS, it can turn on and off the filters, and that stuff could spin you for sure. I haven't set anything like that up yet. It's one of the things I'm gonna do though. When I said I was gonna steal it from you, I totally am, because like I was already thinking about setting one of those up. I watched a guy do one where he put the Pepe voice from Star Fox 64, do a barrel roll, and then his thing would, his camera source would spin around. So
that's great.
It can definitely be done with streamer bot. I don't know about other bots, but we could definitely look into it. All right, so I guess we'll just start at the top and work our way down. Sounds good to me. Oh, I guess we could pay for these setups too, but I'll just do them. They can't be that bad, right? Right?
Let's find out.
Preferably before the real crooks show up. Agent 14's been kidnapped, and we need this money to buy him back before he's sold off to Avon. You got that? Glad someone does.
I guess, man.
I still can't believe Avon is a bad guy. A real bad guy, like a proper bad guy, not just reasonably unpleasant and vaguely immoral like us, but awful, like fuck him and that AI for making us look like idiots.
He's so mad, dude.
I become friends with a rich sociopath and his pet robot and expect things to turn out well. God damn it! Oh, I want Avon and Clifford to die.
You mad, brah? Hey, Lester, you mad, brah? Lester hates being got. He got.
Very frustrated.
Yes, he is very frustrated.
His blood pressure is pretty high.
Where are we going? Puerto del Sol?
Puerto del Sol station.
I don't recognize that name. Oh, it's...
You see that spot where you like wait for the trolley? It's got a green stripe on the middle of the roof.
Sure do.
So I guess to the left of that.
Oh yeah, I see the
this
little
gas station right here. Oh, it's up there after all. No kidding.
God darn it, game.
I can top out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put it down right here.
Oh, okay.
Like a glove.
I'm glad that didn't chop my head off.
Me too, buddy.
Oh shoot.
Whoa. Relax, I'm pilot extraordinaire. Well, I'm a pilot above ordinaire anyway. Is that you shooting stuff, or is that them?
That's me.
Oh, thank God. I got scared for a second. First altitude, then distance, then more altitude. This is how one runs from the cops in GTA. In-game, in-game, in-game. I mean in-game.
He needs to clarify.
In-game. In-game only.
They still see us somehow. Got eyes like hawks.
Psych, you thought. Whoa.
Oh man. Talk about a sea hair away. Holy
It
crap.
does not get any closer than that, friends. Holy poop. I done pooped my pants a little bit there. I was like, oh, this is bad.
Good job.
I am pilot above ordinaire.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna need you to calm down there, buddy. Did you shit your pants that time?
I said, oh no. But you held it together.
You thought it was bad, but really, it could have been bad.
I actually said, whoa, but I said, oh no, in my head at the same time.
You were like, we are done for. Holy sh! We're not done for.
I said, whoa, no.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, FIB. Gotta find out where that exchange is taking place. Heck yeah. We're doing some recon.
Okay, head down there. I need you to take some photographs of the place Merryweather wants to do this deal. The Pacific Allied Shipyard.
What?
Hey, I don't know how you feel, but in my, I would now say, pretty long experience of doing deals, they've got a tendency of going wrong. Actually, they all go wrong. So we want to know the ins and outs of the place for when, surprise, surprise, the inevitable happens.
Yeah, this game, yeah. It gets regular updates though. As a matter of fact, it's gonna get a huge update for us on PC here in probably about December 10th. They're bringing in expanded and enhanced to PC, which will give us things like ray tracing and even better graphics that like the Xbox Series X and PS5 players already have. So it's gonna look even better. And I have tons of fun. I play this game all the time. I've been playing it for like 6, 8, 10 months now. I'm still not sick of it. I'm not even sick of the grind. Like, I get sick of it, like, maybe for a day, and then, like, a week later, I'm like, well, better grind some GTA money, because there's still stuff I want to experience. Like, and it's a fun, to me, it's a fun grind. Now, Photonic doesn't like KO Perico. It's a heist that you can do in about an hour, and it gets you a guaranteed million if you do it, like, an exact cookie-cutter way.
Great money.
But,
what's cool about this game is it's not the only way to make money, too. Like,
that's also true as well. But, like, yeah, so, like, if you don't like that grind, you do a different grind. Like, you were grinding, motorcycle businesses for a while, right? I think.
Yep. Now I do a vehicle warehouse grind on top of... Oh. That's
Oops,
not
too
good.
late. Oh. Fine.
Oops. Wasn't clear.
Yeah, you didn't tell us that before, guy.
Instructions unclear. Fork managed to be an eye.
Right? But yeah, I mean, and like, I'm experiencing this for the first time. Like, I never had a facility before Saturday or Friday or Saturday, I think. And I haven't experienced Bond stuff. I haven't experienced any of the original heists yet, because I think some of those even have to have like a full team of 4 people to do. So we'll see if I ever get around to doing those. But like, yeah, there's so much to this game. They've been updating it consistently for the last 10 or 11 years, whatever it's been out. So and it's not even that expensive anymore, I don't think. Maybe the expanded and enhanced is, but sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, are we supposed to take pictures from the helicopter?
No, I think we're supposed to land and go walk up to the main gate.
Oh, okay.
Like, land away from the main gate and go walk up to the main gate. And yeah, like I was saying, I think it's only like 30 or 40 bucks now. At least, I'm pretty sure the PC version is only that much, although they may increase it if they add expanded and enhanced. I don't know. Oh man, there's fence here.
I think if we get away a little bit. Oh,
I missed. Okay, good enough.
Oh, we can do it here and not get in trouble. Cool.
Yeah, they just didn't like the helicopter. The north entrance. Oh. Oh, we gotta take photos of like all these things, I think. Let's see. Here's the main gate. So let me send it. It sends it. Okay. Yep, we gotta walk around and take pictures of all of it. I'm not sure which one of these is the north entrance, so I hope that covers it.
Yeah, so if you've ever played any of the older GTAs, this game is pretty dang similar to it. But there's also the single-player GTA 5, like, campaign part of it, too.
That is true. There is a whole not online component.
Yeah.
Where's side door? Right there. The one thing I will say about it is, like, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. There are some things about it that are unbelievably frustrating at times. And the modders are one of them. And they were gone for a while because of the new anti-cheat. But the last few days, it seems like they've come back with quite a bit of vengeance, perhaps. So there is that to kind of, you know, maybe deter you, unfortunately.
Sure.
Because there is the not so great side, but you know, 90% of the time I load this game up, I'm having a great time. And even when like the game is being dumb and hating, and I'm having a bad time in the moment, I still find myself thinking about coming back to the game at some point. It's never so bad that I just like don't ever want to see this game again.
Yeah, absolutely. So my comment to that, to your point, is I've been playing this game, I think, for 8 years. Not the whole entire time, but this account is 8 years old or 7 years old. So
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of here. It says the pier. I'm not sure which is this the part. Is the pier the part that I'm on? Is that the problem? Yes. That's the problem. Okay. That was the problem indeed. Thank you, sir.
Dude, check this out. I'm gonna see if I can do it again. It kinda did it that time.
I saw you do a little jumpy type thing. Oh, and you kind of like float down because of the way. Ooh.
It's not doing it as crazy as it did it, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
That's funny.
All right, we just got to leave.
Heck yeah, we out.
No,
You never played
around.
You never played a GTA game, Griff? It's not that surprising. Well, it's a huge staple. It's definitely A, not everybody's cup of tea, and B, you know, people like you maybe just haven't tried it yet, perhaps. But like people like my mom, like she's never played a GTA either. And it's like, yeah, that one kind of makes sense. But this is a good one to start with. I mean, there's plenty, like I say, there's plenty of content. I always have fun playing it. If you get the PC version, you'll have somebody to play with, because I'll play it with you. I'll play it with anybody who'll put up with my badness, as long as you're not looking for perfection. I can pull off some pretty cool flying, though.
Something to note, one of my favorite parts about this game is if you want to, you don't have to do anything.
That's very true, too.
You can just do whatever the heck you want. A lot of freedom in this game. So if you're looking for a game that's got like a crap ton of freedom, where you're like, you know what, I want to go bold, I want to do stuff, I want to get stuff done, get a grind going, this is your game. If you want to do something, you know what, I just want to like relax, cruise around, if that's kind of how you game, you could do that too. It's pretty cool.
All right, we've come to that point where I actually need to go get me some water. So I'm gonna let you fly us back to the thing, and you are the stream now until I return.
Okay.
Enjoy. All right, I have returned with the liquid sustenance. Nice parking job, right up on the rock. Ayo, VA got a PNG tuber? No, I got a friend. I should put that in the title. I'm sorry. I should have shouted you out in the title, Photonic. Let me come back here. I was getting some water. How you doing, Mike Tropolis? It's good to see you. Yeah, I got Photonic Jester on with me now, today, here, playing the GTAs, helping me through some of these missions. The Doomsday Heist that I've never done in GTA yet.
Hello.
And, yeah. So he doesn't have a face cam, available at the moment, so, I use the PNG tuber stand-in. And it's really cool because, I don't know if you happen to see or not, Mike, but KNS Gamers Nexus and I did a stream together on Friday where he was a guest on stream, kind of like this. Not quite the same. Photonic and I are doing it a little bit differently. I'm just going to enter alone this time because this is going to kick us back out when I start the next one. Pardon me. And I think I'm going to be able to use the PNG tuber for any of the guests who come on Stream Together if I do much Stream Together stuff and they don't have cameras. I'll be able to capture their audio, their microphone audio, and put the PNG tuber over top of them and send their microphones through the PNG tubers. That's fair. The game can be a little confusing and it doesn't quite tell you what to do all the time. But the good thing is you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. If the missions are confusing and feel terrible, don't do them. Just drive around in the game. Like Photonic was saying a little bit earlier. Yeah, Rotwood. It's Clay's take on a roguelite, but it's kind of moving away from the roguelite title so much. But yeah, they're doing it's by Clay. They're the same people who do like Don't Starve and Oxygen Not Included. Big ol' missile launcher. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty hard too. You get there's some difficulty there if you're into tough video games. The difficulty ramps up. It starts at like, yeah, everybody can do this, to, oh my gosh, you better bring the A game. So it's good that there's a variety for everybody. And the game does kind of push you to like try the harder stuff too at some point, because some of the better unlocks are locked behind the harder difficulties. The good old Rotwoods.
That game's been fun throughout its lifetime. A lot of good memories.
It's gone through a few different iterations too. Like, dude, even a new one since the newest update. The ingots, I don't know what they're for, but they're not for fortifying your gear anymore. We still get them, but I'm not sure what I'm using them on yet. Just the regular items are used for fortifying the gear now.
Interesting.
So sick. And I saw a one of the new weapons had a work in progress tag that was like an upgradable ability, like a secondary ability type thing, or a passive ability, I guess maybe is a better. That looked like it was like potentially upgradable and or some such.
I'm thinking I'm gonna set you down. Oh.
Little. Pardon me. Oh, we're shooting?
Yes, sir.
I can't tell if these bullets are getting through. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that dude's like in the Cherno bog. I see.
The driver's out of the cab. Take it and run.
I'm on it. Running away like a little. I mean, to be fair, you can't really blame him for running away. You know, dude's shooting missiles at him.
So freaking true, dude. I would be doing the same thing. I probably would have ran the other way, though.
Fair enough.
Not straight towards us.
Oh, we got baddies on the road. We had baddies on the road.
Oh, geez.
Nice. Don't worry, this thing's armored as heck. It'll only take one missile to take it down, so, you know, don't worry about it too much.
Wow. Military grade. Chinese military grade.
It's funny, I knocked a dually off of one of the trucks in under the tunnel, but I thought it was one of mine at first. Why is it taking me this way, game? I should just be getting on the freeway.
What the heck was that?
I drove over the car and it blew it up.
Oh.
I also think maybe my controller's acting a little wonky. Wow, the Chernobog just blows things up. Yeah, it really does just blow things up, dude. Something about this truck must just do some, like, sick damage and boom. Oh my god, it's terrible to drive, though. Absolutely terrible.
Oops, sorry, person. They got caught in the cross missile.
I'm still not sure why the game had me drive all the way through downtown like this. Did you know what it is? Is this truck drives like the Snow Runner trucks, where it doesn't snap back to center very quickly?
Yep, just like the Terror Bite, Acid Lab.
I guess I don't drive those very much. I've never noticed that now that you say it.
That looks sick. This little bird packs a big punch.
Sure does. Low-key, the Buzzard's one of my favorite helicopters. I think I like it more than the Sparrow.
Oh, me too, hands down.
I haven't played with my Akula enough yet, which is the stealth helicopter in this game. Super sick helicopter.
That one takes the cake for me.
But I don't know. See, my problem with the Akula over the Buzzard is you can call the Buzzard in right next to you with the CEO thing. And because I own a Buzzard, like I have one in my hangar, it's free to call it into the CEO. Damn it. Well, guess we're going on this highway instead. Oh, if the game even lets me, I'm on fire in the back. That's probably not good.
Oh no, not good at all. You're
Oh,
so
well.
close.
I'll have to drive better next time.
Oh no.
Lame. Blew up too many cars with it.
Listen here, the Cherno Bog is super tanky, but is not immortal.
We should probably do a warehouse round.
Okay. Mark it up.
Well, I think yours is here-ish. So I'll do that. I'm probably off by no, I'm off by a block. It's here-ish, I think. And then I'll load up the others.
That was actually tragic. We were probably 250 yards away.
I know. It do be that way sometimes. Especially when I'm bad.
No, I wouldn't. No.
I'll tell you what, brother. I'll send you the footage and you can watch me bang that thing into everything and then blow up like several cars. Extra cars that I probably didn't need to because I found out it blew things up. Like, that was totally my own fault. Is that where did I do it?
You did. Adios, amigos.
See you soon. Oh, I'm like, why can't I tell what's going on? Because I've got the down camera on. Whoopsie. You know what's kind of funny is if you had gotten any of the other large warehouses, we would be going to it together. Because you picked that one there. And there's nothing wrong with that one. It's just there's 6 large warehouses and you can have 5. So, like, I mean, there's a few more than 6, but, like, you get the idea.
Yeah.
There's 6 viable ones, I guess. With like 3 of them being exactly the same, and then there are 2 options. Or 4 of them being exactly the same, and then there are 2 options. Almost screwed that up. Blew my helicopter up almost. Used to having an oppressor to do this.
I just ran around this guy, didn't touch him, and he screams at me, "Why are you bumping into me?"
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like the kind of disrespect that's quick saveable. Anybody who's played Skyrim knows what I'm talking about.
So true. The sword just comes out of the sheath.
I'm sorry, excuse the F out of me? Can I blow up the helicopter before? Or can I not blow up the helicopter before I get to all my destinations? Let's find out.
Tune in next week.
I just went right by my destination, so we're already doing good. I don't have to up. I had a brain fart moment. All right.
Better than a brain shart.
Yeah. I don't even know what that would look like exactly, but
it's bad.
I kind of don't want to think about it enough to find out.
It's not good. No bueno.
Alright, 2 more because I'm dumb. And that one took me longer than it needed to, because I flew right by it like a dumb. Oh, we got some smoke now. Too many hard landings. Oh, come on. Thank you. Sourcey to cargo. We getting close. Close to that sweet 11 mil. I got one more to go get. And this is the one that you won't probably ever buy, because it doesn't make sense for you to have this one because you have the one up top. This is like the swing one down here.
Oh, okay. Like jazz?
No, like swing. Is jazz considered swing, actually? Hang on before I look stupid.
I'm just being a jackass.
Bro, same. It's that kind of banner. All right, yeah, we're getting full. It's looking good in here. Still got some empty shelves. Fill my shelves. Well, I saved the world that I just destroyed, or set up to destroy. All right. Time to start the mission back up again. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Did you want to come, or? Because yeah. I think we don't want to take this, though. I can tell you that much. I mean, we probably don't want to take this either, but hold on. Perfect.
This thing has the speed glitch in it.
Oh, sick. Yeah, we can show that off. I just need a minute. Just one tiny little don't worry about it minute. Okay, I'm coming. Oh! Well, I don't know how that happened. Weird.
It definitely wasn't that brick of C4 in your hand.
There's no brick of C4 in my hand. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean.
Let's see if I can do the speed glitch with 2 people.
Oh man, the cops. I have the solution to that.
Why, hello, how you doing? How can I help? So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
It's kind of working.
Dude, we just drove by one of those vans on that street. Was like half in the ground for me for a second.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it was it was something else. I'm glad chat saw and can verify. Cause that was wild.
All right, here we go. Come on, moped. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Doesn't seem as effective with 2 people.
Oh. It is still booking it though, like we're gaining on the bus in a moped. Is the bouncy wheel thing part of it? The glitch, I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
That's wild. Almost as wild as the heavy menacer and how its tires will clip into the ground sometimes, stopping all your momentum immediately. The wildest stuff.
It's kind of like the Chernobog there, where it like clips the cars so they like collision enough times in like a second to
yeah, to blow them up, right?
Yeah, like the collision damage blow up sort of thing.
Yeah. Wow, I think that was a beard hair stuck to that. That was a good long one. Bummer. It's not on my face anymore. Doomsday preps. We got ads soon, but you've seen this once. We're gonna go redo the Chernobog mission, so we're just gonna keep chugging along. Because it's recycled content. Good old recycled content.
This is painful.
I'm having a great time.
No,
you're not even going fast enough to break the fence. Oh my gosh.
No,
Too funny.
This is hilarious.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this word.
It's definitely harder to do to get that the full effect.
Yeah. I bet it's the more weight in the back that's screwing it up.
Yeah.
But we're here now, so.
That's so funny, man.
Sure was. All right, the long run back to the heist prep room.
All the way to the back.
Which is just a little lame. Whatever. All right.
You got a location on your GPS. Merryweather are running a training exercise with a Chernobog missile launcher, which will
Oh, I hit the Y button, game. Get in the vehicle. Oh, hey, the ads are over already. Look at that. We didn't even really get going yet. You didn't miss anything.
Okay. We're good to go?
Mm-hmm. We are good to go.
Where are we going?
The yellow dot. Do you not have a yellow dot?
I do not. Oh, shoot, dude. I'm not in your freaking thing anymore.
Oh, yeah. Crap, and I can't... That's fine. It'll be fine. Just don't blow up my Chernobog.
That's a big old boo-boo.
I mean, it's a little boo-boo.
Yeah, that's... You're right. I need stitches.
I think I got a parachute, so I'll just jump out when you get close.
These contractors will be heavily armed too. In addition to their deactivated missiles, ever since things started heating up, they've been in post-apocalyptic mode. 2 contractors carrying railguns on every exercise. So maybe think about going for those 2 before moving on the launcher. And folks with enough firepower to down every plane in U.S. airspace are usually, in my experience, a little jumpy. So really think about it before you engage them.
I like this positioning better already, though. I can tell you that much. Excuse me? Oh! Well, I did
Wait, did I get you?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
They started shooting me and killed me, almost immediately. Which is okay. Actually... Oh! I died again. Shocker. What? Game, come on. And then I blew myself up because it bounced off of the post.
Ooh,
it's okay.
That sucks.
It's gonna be okay. It's not like I have any lives here, so it's fine, right? Can I not shoot that guy out of there? I can. Oh, the game wants me to take out the guards, though. That's a bummer. Alright, well, we're doing it. the heck are these two losers? All right, we got them. All right, now I just got to drive it back to the facility without blowing it up this time. Oh, are all these guys for you?
Indeed.
Oh, come on, get up there. Good job. All right, look. What do you mean go that way, game? Fine, whatever. Oh, some lag. Liggity lagged. Look out, other people on the road! I'm coming through! No! That's a telephone pole. Don't run into me, you piece of shit cops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was incredibly cinematic, actually. All right, I guess we're going the long way around the, well, the game said it was the short way, but I'm pretty sure it's the long way. I just love how there are exploded cop cars everywhere. Oh no, we're in the tunnel. I love how you're in a helicopter and they're still putting roadblocks up and shit.
I know, how dumb is that?
Like, there's nobody they're chasing on the road at all, yet I have to dodge roadblocks.
It's to protect the public.
I guess. I can't believe I missed that cop. Somehow I still don't have... I've missed them all so far. Still don't have cops. Still not being chased by the police. Being chased by these losers for sure. But not the police. Oh, that's the road I want. Pardon me, guy. Oh, I see what it does. Dude, the front end of this Chernobog pushes those other cars into the ground.
Yeah,
and forces
and it
them
does
to...
like a... Oh, sorry.
But I was gonna say it forces them to bounce back and forth between the lower bumper and the ground and probably blows them up.
Yeah, it's like maybe what the train does, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, I lost all my momentum in the sand. Get out of the way, trucker guy. Wow, you blew those guys up just in time. Oh, and there it is. Nope. Where am I even going here, game? Come on. One too far.
Hello. What can I do for you? Can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay. Leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
Weird that he calls himself Creepy Uncle Lester, right? Like, it's not just me.
Yeah.
Seems weird.
Like he owns it. Somebody told him that, and he's like, "Yeah, that's who I am now. I'm creepy Uncle Lester."
Yeah, well, I mean, he is, so I guess that's fair. Hey, just embrace it. Sure, sure. Would you look at all the cops you've brought into my top secret facility? Jeez.
I'm sorry.
It's like you don't even know what top secret means.
I don't. Did you do it?
I have completed it.
Hooray.
Fantastic. Now we're better armed than most nation states. If only that was the end game. Well, come to planning when you want to move for that agent.
No, I want to do more setup. Although it's getting pretty late. How much longer are you down? It is currently 10:47.
Well, I don't know how much longer one more will take us. I don't know if you wanted to do one more, if that was your plan or what, but
yeah, I can do one more.
All right, let's do it.
We've got like 3 more of the preps to do, and then some more setups before we can do the finale, I guess, by the looks of it.
Oh, okay.
So you got time for another setup? We can do another setup.
Yeah, I do.
Launching the plan. You did accept my invite, right?
No.
Damn it.
I didn't get one.
Dang it. Dang it. Nope. This one.
That stinks.
No big deal. I didn't even think about it before I sent an invite thinking, yeah, that'll work. And then I never double checked before I just started the mission up. So there's an invite to my new server now.
You saved me from the 5-star freaking menace I was going up against. That was insane. Oh my gosh.
You did have quite a few cops, that is for sure.
I don't know how I still survived that whole time.
One more indeed. If we can, not mess it up.
True. I'm in.
Offer to friends.
I heard the thing. There's the thing.
It's a thing. It's electric.
Press the button. Boogie woogie. Mother beep.
Meet you there.
We're trying to stop Avon or Clifford or whoever's calling the shots over there from arming themselves. They put an order in for a barrage, a heavily weaponized ATV, which we are going to intercept. You're paying a visit to the dealer, finding out how the order's being filled.
Light path. Go to Hawick Avenue. I know where that is. My agency's on that road. Good old Hawick.
Hawick? Oh, Hawick? Yeah, that's John Wick. That's John Wick's cousin.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. I wouldn't mess with it.
Hawick Avenue isn't anywhere near my agency though, but I know my agency's in Hawick. At least I think it is. That maybe it's not. Wait for target to leave area.
Okay, just blend in. Act like I'm a crazy biker that parks on the sidewalk like most bikers do. For some reason.
All right, game, we're waiting.
Okay, he's on the move. Stay close, but don't get detected. When he gets somewhere quiet, take him down and get the case.
Are you gonna tell me when it's a quiet spot, game?
We're hunting wabbits.
That's right. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Okay, looks quiet enough. Take him out.
Okay.
Should I shoot him with a missile?
I wouldn't.
All right, then go get him.
Uh-oh, the global signal.
Oh no, nobody in this lobby. Yo, actually, this one's gonna be super quick. Holy heck. What a good last one.
Oh, almost went into that bus. I'm just a passenger on the bus all of a sudden, like, hello.
I know, right, dude? It's like that goofy movie Wanted where you he goes to sit down just as the car is like drifting around, and like he sits down into the car as it scoops him up. That'd be like you feel like you hit the bus and you like go through the window and you just like are sitting there now. Like, hello.
I've seen an actual video of a guy that was riding a motorcycle that I think he landed on the roof of the car. And he was absolutely fine. He just like, boom, he was just sitting on the roof of the car.
Wild. Oh yeah, that's the prison. I probably shouldn't go low altitude over that unless I want like 4 or 5 stars. And I don't. Oh hey, that was you way up in the air.
I wanted to become an oppressor.
Heck yeah. Yeah, didn't stick the landing though. That's
So
a little bit of a bummer.
Jello. Oh, shoot. I'm okay.
Have a good night, Tex. Appreciate you coming by. Hope to see you next time. Tomorrow's. Good old tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. you know, kind of
See
thing.
you, Texas. Have a good night, brother.
Oh, cool. Parked it in here. Parked this thing in here too. Blech.
Wow, you got all sorts of outfits in here, I think, from doing different things. Probably, if I had to guess.
Oh, heck yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That's
Because,
pretty
well,
cool.
They're actually the ones that we wore.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it sure does look like it. Yeah, yeah, because that's the orange one we just wore in the last missions.
And these ones are empty, but then these ones are filled, and I remember, like, I wore this one on the tower right here. Heck yeah.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, that the first one here is the ambulance ambulance outfit. It's pretty cool. Huh. Cool details.
Come on, GTA 6, you gotta freaking hit the mark. You gotta do
Right.
stuff like that, otherwise you're gonna get criticized.
For sure. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff actually. In your salvage yard, the shelf above the TV has trinkets for the different salvage yard robberies you've done.
Right.
Stuff appears in your nightclub safe for doing different things.
Yep. Similar to like in your motorcycle clubhouse, if you have different businesses, different stuff shows up at the bar and whatnot, like little items inside of the house.
Yep.
I think in the arcade, if you like get the high score on a machine, it'll put a little figurine of that machine in the display case. I'm not sure though.
Gotcha. I do know there's something to do with the arcade and the claw machine. There's like 3 or 4 different figures that are pretty rare you get out of that. Some sort of things that go on a shelf. I don't know if it's in the arcade or if it's somewhere else, but
makes sense to me. Well, that was one hell of a session, dude. I appreciate you having me.
heck yeah, I had a good time as well.
It was fun hanging out, chat.
Yeah, we'll have to see about finishing it up maybe tomorrow or the next day, hopefully, if you're down.
Yeah.
Which thing was I gonna go to? I was gonna go to the war stocks and see if we've done enough for anything to be on sale yet. I mean, that's how I got the Akula already. Alright, man, but I don't have to keep you any longer, seeing as you gotta get up for work in the morning, the good old works.
That's right.
Heck yeah, and Griff's finally done hooking power up in the rain. Everything's coming up. Coming up good. That's what I was trying to say. But alright, man, I appreciate you you coming and hanging, and I think yeah, you know what? I think I'm feeling like we'll be wrapping this here up pretty shortly. Didn't look like anything else was on sale yet, so I guess we gotta finish up the last part of it so I can get these really cool things, like the thruster and the Kanjali, for cheap. That one's not too bad, but this one's not too bad either. This one was huge, though, the Akula. And I was able to get that, so. But alright. Enough of this. We'll go back over here to the just chatting screen. Thank you again, man. I'm gonna hang up the call now.
Sounds good. Catch you later.
Sounds good. We'll catch up soon. See ya. Alrighty, friends. So that was my cool PNG workaround. Not workaround, but like thing. I figured out how to make work. I'm pretty happy about it. The GTAs went really good today. I'm really happy about that as well. Let me tell you, man, that hangar mission, I don't know how we did so bad on Saturday compared to how we did today. Cause man, we pretty much rage quit the game and went and played Halo for a while. I'm not even joking. But then today, no problem. So maybe just fresher eyes, or I don't know. But it was a good session. Thanks again, Photonic Jester, for hanging out and being a part of it, helping me with the good old heist that takes at least 2 people. No ifs, ands, or buts. Gotta have 2 people. So I definitely appreciate you coming out and hanging out, and thanks, Griff. I appreciate that. I also thought it looked great, but you know, I'm also the kind of guy who doesn't want to pat myself on the back too much. So, but I am really proud of how it came out. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm really excited to be able to like, replicate that over like 2 or 3 or 4 different guests. I forget exactly how many stream together uses, but I think I can have like a few instances of the PNG tuber open at the same time and run different sources, different audio sources to them. So that'll be really cool. And then also with the stream together, that has a name tag that you can put along with the PNG tuber, I guess. It would be technically be the webcam, but if you don't have a webcam, I guess it would just be with the voice, and then it would like, you would see their avatar normally, but then I'd swap that out for their the PNG tuber guy, which I'm pretty happy about. 2 minutes. Back in time is your name, indeed. We are just looking for somebody to raid out to, unfortunately, for your timing. I'm just not sure who we're gonna raid to at the moment. Oh man, you know what? Maybe we'll raid King Beliak. He's playing some Squirrel with a Gun. How do you guys feel about Squirrel with a Gun? You want to go see some Squirrel with a Gun? What do you guys want to go see? We'll find. Let's do that. What do you guys want to go see? We'll go somewhere where you guys want to go. You want to go see some battle tracks again? We've done some battle tracks. No, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Snooze that for at least that long. We don't need no ads here. We're trying to find somebody to go see. We could go see some Phasmophobia. I could drop you off at some more GTA, somebody. We could find somebody new to... The decisions. Some Factorio. This always seems to be the hardest part of the stream for me. Where do we send you all? What are we feeling today? Oh, hey, we could go see, oh, yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. This guy's a little bit bigger than I usually stream, or than I usually raid to, but I like showing him off. He's an incredible musician. His name is Jonathan Ong. We're gonna go ahead and raid into him. He does live learns and covers for people. So we're gonna go check him out. I do have a raid message, if you wouldn't mind. The top one if you're a subscriber, and the bottom one if you're not. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me for this GTA stream. A little bit of deviation from the Satisfactory, which in honesty is okay, because I kind of need a little bit of a break from that game. So today was a good refresher, and the GTAs did us well. So I appreciate you guys all coming and watching that content as well, as the other content that you've all come and watched in the past. You bet. It has been great. So yeah, I guess with that, come back tomorrow follow if you're new. If you want to come back, we're at 138 followers, so to get to 150 at least by the end of the year would be fantastic. So share me around and tell all your friends, and come back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be closer to start time unless I have another brain blast right before stream. Then who knows? But until next time, friends, I'm Violet Avenger, and you have all been avenged.